how's it going? Statman coming at you from the same location I came from the other day. I know. It's amazing. There aren't that many places for me to record in this house anymore. And all I have in this room now is a bed and a nightstand. So I'm speaking to you on my bed, and that's where the camera is pointing at me right now. But regardless, yeah, this is the angle you're probably going to see for the next month or so. Get used to it. It's either going to be this or me sitting at my desk in the other room. So, yeah. Anyways, I figured that today we would talk about some of the TV series on DVD that I picked up recently. Because I did end up picking a few of these things up. I found some really good deals. Normally, as you may know, normally I don't buy a lot of TV on DVD. But these were just an incredible deal on things that I've been meaning to pick up for a long time, and I couldn't say no because it was the kind of deal that I would look for something like this during like Black Friday or something like that. These are like really good deals, like pre-Black Friday deals, except for they weren't really related to Black Friday or any sales like that. They just so happened to be sales that were about as good, if not better, than what you would see during Black Friday. So I said to myself, you know what? It's time to stop waiting and humming and hawing and just bite the bullet and buy these things. So that's exactly what I did. Let's just show you the first thing here. We've got the Critic Complete Series on DVD. It stinks! Actually, contrary to the cover art here right now, it does not actually stink. This series is absolutely excellent. And it's been a long time since I've seen it. The first time I saw it, of course, was a kid when it was first on TV. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a while. But this comes with a bunch of special features, select episode commentaries by filmmakers, making of featurette, branching storyboard comparisons on episode of Pig Boy and His Dog, clip compilations, top 10 list, trailer parodies, webisodes, and bonus previews. So the cool thing about The Critic is that, I grew up loving movies, but I didn't really, get into this series too much, but I didn't really understand it because it's more of a series for adults, right? I'm a kid at that time, so I don't really get a lot of the humor. I got some of it, but not a lot of it. And because I wasn't able to pick up on the humor that they were putting down in the show, I was not really too into it back then. But there was something about it that I still enjoyed, right? And so I guess it was because I was a movie lover, because I loved movies so much. I sat at home watching movies all the time. And so, to have a cartoon show dedicated to a critic who watches movies and criticizes them for a living, it seemed like the perfect kind of a show for me, I guess. And honestly, now that I've grown up and I've gotten more into movies and I've learned more about movies and all that, and discovered that I kind of wish and would like to be a critic myself. I wish I was, and I want to be a paid critic. That's like a life goal of mine that may never come true because, most critics aren't paid a damn thing. And if they are, it's not an easy position to get into, you know what I mean? So, that being said, I really do enjoy this series, and I've been wanting to check it out again because of how I feel about movies now, later in life, you know what I mean? Because I know now I'm going to pick up on a lot more of the jokes that they have in this series as I hold the gatefold here. And he says here, on the Shermometer, this film rates a 0. So you open up the gatefold and you've got more nice artwork here. And then open it up a little more and you've got the 3 discs. In addition to a nice little booklet here that explains a little blurb about each and every episode on the set. And then you've got a nice little advertisement for a bunch of other season sets that you can pick up that I don't care about because most of them are being released through Mill Creek now. But yes, these were the days when they would do some really nice, fancy uh, DVD releases and whatnot. So I wanted to pick this up because this one has been out there for quite a while, and it's getting to the point where if you don't buy it now, it's probably going to go out of print soon. So, I was talking about that with some friends of mine online, and we came to the determination we should probably pick this up as quickly as we possibly can. And we went and looked on Amazon, and there it was for 10 freaking bucks and some change. So, yeah. I was like, hell yeah, 10 bucks, I'll do that. No problem. No problem. So, next up, the next three that I got, in fact, the last three that I got, I mean, TV sets are expensive, but the last three that I got were all from Shout Factory directly. Shout Factory had a limited series. Shout Factory had a limited sale that they were doing. I can't remember exactly what it was in relation to, but they had a limited sale that they were doing, and the sale was for a bunch of Nickelodeon, Nicktoon kind of titles that they had, and all of them were half off. And it was just for one day. So I was like, wow, these are like some really good deals, Some of these are deals that I had seen before on Amazon, right? Or even deals that were currently at that exact same price on Amazon. But some of them were deals that were actually a better price through Shout Factory than they were through any other service that I had ever seen. So to start things off, here's one that I have seen for about the price that I got it elsewhere. But I decided to get it through Shout Factory. Rocko's Modern Life, the complete series. This is, of course, a fantastic Nicktoon from back in the day. I remember watching this for the first time. I watched the first episode when it first aired on Nickelodeon. Can you believe it? I am old. But yes, this has all 4 complete seasons, 52 episodes, original art by Joe Murray, and a bunch of extras, including Wacky Deli Live with Joe Murray in the cast, sorry. Behind the characters shorts. Season 3 select scene commentary by Joe Murray. Trash O Madness original pilot version. Cool. So not a whole lot of special features, but there's some interesting stuff in there. And as you know, Shout Factory does really good stuff. This one at half off was $15. It was $14.99. And that's about the price that I have seen on Amazon, like the lowest price that I've seen on Amazon before. And nice set here. I like that it comes with the little the disc holders like this, rather than having them all piled up or whatever. It's a very nice set indeed. And of course, if you look at the actually inside here, we've got artwork of O-Town. Very, very nifty set. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I don't know if it ever came with a box to put around, like a slipcover or whatever. But if it did, I guess I missed out on that because it didn't come with one. It's been out for a while, so I'm not exactly surprised by that. But yeah, $15, that's about the price that I wanted to pay for it, and it's just never bit the bullet until now, so yeah. Another title that was also $15, Angry Beavers, the complete series. So you may recall, if you watch Zaranizrek's videos, that I actually got this for him before I got it for myself, because I wanted him to experience the joy, the majesty of Angry Beavers. And this is probably one of my favorite Nicktoons from back in the day. Honestly, it's not, it hasn't stayed as well as some of the other ones have. You know what I mean? Like, some Nicktoons you can watch today and they're just as good as they were the day that they aired, and they're just as fantastic as they were the day that they aired. This one has not aged as well, but, I mean, I will say that, but it's still a fantastic series and I absolutely love it. There's just so many amazing character moments in this series. It's just fantastic. I love it. So this has 62 whacked out episodes across 10 DVDs. Um, Again, it was $14.99, and here you've got disc one, and I want to show you the inside of disc one here, because when I saw it, I was like, that's perfect. So first of all, here's the front cover, and right behind it, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, I love it. Alright, so let's put Angry Beavers disc 1 back. So you just start watching the series, and immediately the first image you get is of the beavers in their underwear. So yeah, as we flip along in these awesome collector sets, these are designed for people who actually intend to watch the series. That's what I enjoy about them. So yeah, this is a really nice set. I can't wait to check out the Angry Beavers Samoa. I actually watched the the creepier Halloween-y kind of episodes of these for Halloween this year, and really enjoyed them. So yeah. Last but certainly not least, for $20, and this was the cheapest I've ever seen this for, mind you. For $20, I was able to pick up Hey Arnold, the complete series. This is the steal, in my opinion. This is the steal. Because right here, for $20, I've never seen this for less than like $25. In fact, I don't even think I've seen it for $25. The lowest I've seen it for is probably about $30. I don't know the lowest it's ever gone for. You could probably check that up on Camel, whatever it's called. But yeah, there are 99 episodes across 16 discs on this set, and I got it for $20 freaking dollars. And of course, it's in the box. It's in the box. And there are basically two complete cases here. Sorry, my brain was leaving me there. And in addition to that, there is also a poster. I was really happy to see that there's a poster in here. I wasn't going to open this until I got to the new place and maybe put it on my wall there. But for you fine folks, why not? It's a scene from Hey Arnold. That's really cool. I was not even expecting that in this set, so that's awesome. I love Hey Arnold, and I feel like it's one that really has, held up over the years. If anything, it's actually gotten better to me in my later years. Because the first time that I checked it out, it came out in the later 90s, right? So I was already becoming like a preteen at that point. And, it's definitely got characters who are kind of older and more preteen, but at that point in my life, I just wasn't as interested in this kind of cartoon anymore. So although I watched it, I didn't really get into it as much as other people did. I didn't really like it as much as other people did. So, if possible, I actually like the series more now than I did before, and I find it a lot more groundbreaking than I did before. I mean, there are some seriously fucked up characters in this show, and there's some seriously, incredible I don't even know how to say it. If you go and look into the lore of Hey Arnold, you'll find that there's an episode where originally a character was going to commit suicide at the end of the episode, but they changed that because the censors wouldn't allow it, or the people at Nickelodeon wouldn't allow it. And there's also a character in this episode that this isn't censored out, but just so happens to be like the mother of an important character, and this mother is they kind of like hide it a little bit, but it's very freaking obvious with the fact that she's had her license revoked and all this stuff, that she is a drunk, and B, a druggie, somebody who takes pills all the freaking time. So, like, not the greatest mother, you know? But it's, I never thought about that when I was a kid, but now looking at it as an adult, I'm like, that is incredibly screwed up. I never realized that. There's something as a kid you're not even looking for. But now that I'm adult, I look for it and I'm just like, holy crap, these are incredibly complex characters. You know what I mean? They have characters in this cartoon that you would not expect to find in a typical cartoon. It's an incredibly subversive cartoon. So, I want to actually go through and rewatch it just because of that. A lot of great moments in this show. And honestly, one of my favorite Christmas episodes ever, Arnold's Christmas, is just a heartbreaking, amazing story. And I absolutely love to watch it every year. It's one of those must watches every year. So, of course, I'm very happy to now have it on DVD. So I don't have to find a random copy of it on YouTube or some other site or whatever. I don't know. They do have a few copies of it out there streaming, but I don't necessarily want to go that route if I don't have to. So nice to have Hey Arnold on DVD. And actually, for the first time in a long time, for Halloween, watched the Halloween episode of Hey Arnold as well, which was really cool. I really liked the Halloween episode of Hey Arnold because it pays homage to the Orson Welles War of the Worlds, as Hey Arnold, or it's not his name, Arnold he pranks the whole town essentially into thinking that there's an alien invasion, and his friends, who have dressed up like aliens, end up being the butt of that joke. So, unintentionally so, mind you. It's just, funny that happened. So it's like a really great show. It's a really great premise. I absolutely love it. And I really want to watch more of it. So, glad to finally have it on DVD, man. Glad to finally have it on DVD. And for $20 too. It's a really good deal. $20 for almost 100 episodes, man. That's a fantastic deal. Oh, it does come with some special features on here too, I think. What are the special features? I don't know. Are there? I don't know. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I got some pretty good deals on some TV series here, don't you think? So yeah. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.